everybody, what's up? OCD Mikey, Hi-Fi Guy. And today I'm sending you a video made at Freddie G's house comparing the Lampizator Poseidon with the upgraded, whatever, super duper extra double engine or whatever they do. There was a $6,000 upgrade. So a maxed out Poseidon with unobtainium tubes, probably the highest level Poseidon you could possibly get or create, versus, and I think price is at $31K if they're 25 plus 6K upgrade. If I'm not mistaken, it's either 25 all in or 31 against the Playback Designs for 26K. And you can hear the difference between what it sounds like to have a DAC with a tube on the output versus one that doesn't have a tube on the output by Playback Designs. And I think you'll find it rather interesting. One thing to note, we could not use the same XLRs. So the audio note XLRs that were used for the Lampizator DAC were at a much higher level than the ones that we had to use for the Playback Designs. So as you're listening to this, realize that the playback is even at a disadvantage because the cables weren't long enough. The back of the Lampizator has the two outputs together on one side so they could fit, but the Playback Designs in true mono construction has XLRs on either side of the chassis, so it made the far one too far to reach, so we had to use one step down from audio note, and so the Playback Designs is at a disadvantage in this listening test. But I think you'll still hear the difference. All right, thanks for joining. Here we are at Freddie's place in Miami, and we are checking out this amazing system that he has. Right now we have the playback in here, but everything else is Freddie's rig. He normally has this Poseidon, and we'll go over that in a second. This is a audio note system. And we're probably in the 300 range with something like this. Very well curated system, and very, very resolving and very fun to listen to music in. We finally got a contender for the Playback Designs, which is this Lampizator Poseidon with a selection of tubes. Go ahead.
And
it's
upgraded. And the engine 12.
It's the engine 12.
The new double mono DAC.
Okay. Yeah. So they upgraded this. This is a $6,000 upgrade.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So he sent it in, had a $6,000 put into it. These are all very exclusive tubes. New, old stock, Telefunkens all along there. Those four consecutive serial numbers. I don't know how he found that, but he did. We've got 274B, right there. 274A. Okay. Rectifier tube came out of submarine or some World War II. Yeah. Okay, what's they used it for? And then we've got radar tubes back there. 6U4Gs? What are those?
6V6.
6V6s, okay.
Bendix is the brand.
Bendix is the brand on those. So a lot of these things, they're not going to be around. I mean, that's a very special tube. Those are really unique and scarce. And he's got he's got a backup set, so he's in good shape. The speakers that we have here are the audio note. What do they call these?
Audio note ELTD.
ELTD. Okay, and they're a field coil, and you can see the power supplies right down here. Those are what, like 35?
65.
65. Okay, 65 for everything. My bad. Excuse me. Okay, and then we've got a PS audio, which we did some shootouts between, or a shootout between the synergistic, and it was clear to hear the difference, and it was very interesting. We can talk about the differences later, and you guys can comment on them. These are very high-end, well, very meticulously crafted step-up transformers for his cartridge on his turntable. They come from Germany. Where'd they come from?
These two are from Germany.
Those two are from okay.
Audio.
Okay.
And this one is Audio Note UK.
Audio Note UK. Okay, yeah. Excellent. And then the bottom is his headphone ring, so we'll ignore that for now. And this is your phono pre. This Lieben, is that a Lieben?
Lieben,
Yeah.
but the real one is the one, the audio note.
Here's his audio note.
It's called M6.
Then M6, that is going back for service, is that right? Or what?
No, it's,
you just...
it's waiting for something to see if it matches better.
Oh, okay.
At this point, it's not working well with the system.
Freddie's very meticulous about matching his system, and I got my hat's off to you, man. You've done a great job. And what is this piece is right here? Is a CD player.
It's
okay.
5.1. It's a top CD player.
And it's also a DAC, no?
It has a CD transport inside and a DAC. It's a combination.
Okay.
The CD transport 5 with the DAC 3 from Audionote, all in one chassis.
Okay, got it. What are those, 35?
That?
Yeah.
I think it's 25.
25, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Not bad. And then we have the amplifier here, which is a 300B amplifier from Audionote as well. That is called the what?
The Meishu Concertmeister.
Concertmeister, look at that, Concertmeister. Single-ended phono, integrated amplifier. Beautiful piece, 300Bs in there. We've got the turntable over here for you analog guys. You might like this, dual arm. These are Kuzma arms.
Yeah.
And Koetsu carts in there. One is a platinum, right?
Yeah, Rosewood Platinum.
Rosewood Platinum.
Rosewood Signature.
Rosewood Signature. Okay, got it. Beautiful piece. We have the MPD-8 here that we did a comparison that you'll hear later. We've got the Ideon from Greece server underneath that we used with the playback. And so we did a comparison. Unfortunately, the badass cables that go into the Poseidon did not reach the far end of the MPD-8. So we had to go to a cable that was about half the level, right?
But it's one notch down.
One notch down, okay. Yeah. So we didn't get the wicked level, but they're still pretty high level, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, silver cable, so we had that little thing against us, but nonetheless, we could still hear the clear differences between the DACs, and we'll do some comparisons, and then we can discuss afterwards if you'd like. So thanks for joining.
How about changing a line, 'cause it don't make sense. How about that ever elusive kudo? Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. Thank you, consequence. Thank you, antibiotics. How about stopping eating when I'm full up? How about changing a line, 'cause it don't make sense. How about that ever elusive kudo? Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. Thank you, consequence. Thank you. Talking to myself all the way to the station. Pictures in my head of the final destination. All the ones that are allowed to stay. Tried to save myself, but myself keeps slipping. Talking to myself all the way to the station. Pictures in my head of the final destination. All the ones that are allowed to stay. Tried to save myself, but myself keeps slipping away. Between the old love and the new love, the old for her, the new that made me think all island dearly, while soft the wind blew down the glade and shook the golden barley. 'Twas hard the woeful words to frame, to break the ties that bound us, and harder still to bear the shame of foreign chains around us. And so I said, the mountain glen I'll meet at morning early. Nice at me with my true love. My sad heart strove the two between, the old love and the new love. The old for her, the new that made me think all island dearly. hard the woeful words to frame, to break the ties that bound us, and harder still to bear the shame of foreign chains around us.